I think even in society, we're taught that like when a divorce happens, you failed. And oh, I failed. Oh, that was the hardest thing to face. Also because I couldn't speak to people about it. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. I couldn't speak to people about it because I didn't have the safety net of the home base to lean on. His family became my family. But when the divorce happened, I knew that eventually that was gonna fade. And I think that, not to take away from who he was in my life, but that was so painful. I was losing the family members that I grew so close to, that validated my feelings, that listened to me.
Hey, you know what? As I was watching this video, I really thought to myself, who do you know, male-wise, who initiated the divorce in real life? I don't know a single man personally who divorced his wife. All of the men I know who got divorced, the wife initiated it, bro. Because they wasn't happy and all that kind of stuff there. And most of them, they regret it. Most of them, with the exception of a few. Some dudes I know was straight animals. They was dogs. I ain't gonna lie. They deserved to be divorced because, first of all, they was just disrespectful with it. The way they was cheating, having kids with other women and stuff. I don't expect too many women to put up with that, especially if the dude is not a high value male. Like, if you got a rich nigga like LeBron James and he have an outside kid on you, I'm sorry, man. It's not up from there. It's down from there. You ain't gonna find another LeBron. Let's be real. And I ain't saying money makes that behavior better, but what I'm saying is chances of you leaving your husband in that situation is slim to none. But y'all get what I'm saying with it. But nah, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You don't get to keep that family when you get divorced unless you really didn't do anything wrong. If you left him, man, I can picture his family not wanting to continue on being around you. I just can't picture that happening.
Emotional, damn it.
If a man is trying to holler at you, what does he need to do to get you to holler back?
Well, first, I like a trick. So if
Bruh, chill.
he's not a trick, then I'm probably not going to be interested.
Can you explain the word trick?
That means if you're paying, you're playing.
Well,
Go ahead.
it's a trick mentality for me.
You
because
want to sell pussy. Let's just call a spade a spade. And this is why people ain't getting married no more.
How? How did they think that was okay to even put it in the game? It's the game! It sucks!
Marriage, children, generational wealth. Fuck that. Just give me some money for some pussy. And you expect these men to goddamn respect you like they're a wife, like they want to build a family with you, but you like trick mentality. How about husband mentality? How about good, strong man mentality? How about fathering mentality? Other than trick mentality. Back to the apartments with that whole shit.
Say, bro, we gotta call a spade a spade. They really want to sell that box without being called a thought. That's what it is, man. I like a trick. Man, that's most women to do. Yeah, y'all know I don't throw that most women out no more, bro. Most women want a dude that's just gonna throw money at them.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Right? A lot of them don't want to give up the box, though. That's the bad part. Like, if you was out here being righteous with it, just let a nigga know what it was. Yeah, I want some money, and I'll give you some honey in exchange. But nah, they don't want to do that. They just want to post a cash app, and you send the bread to them, and don't get nothing in return. What man in his right mind gonna sign up for that? They got the game messed up today, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So do you think you could beat my ass?
Yeah, you know what?
Why?
Big, strong, you have guns,
Yeah.
you get tired fast. And it's slow. You get them just fast with all that beef.
I just gotta get you one time.
That's the thing is you're so slow because you're so much muscle on there. I just go.
Oh my.
That's what I do. That's all I gotta do.
Hey, get my gun. Hey, I'm not finna. Oh yeah. Hey, get my gun. Like, get the Glock. Nah. There's so many strategies and combinations and things that you have to learn, and a lot of muscle memory. So you're more reactive. I don't think you'd beat my ass. I think I would end up really irritated. But I'm just saying, like, I would probably get tagged up.
We're to fight.
You really think you could beat my ass?
Potentially.
You don't come on my
So that was a f***ing lie.
I'm knocking off the shit again, man. No, I'm playing. I ain't playing. I'm playing.
I'm ready.
Okay, so
Not actually.
we may test that later. I might
We'll
let you
test
get a shot.
Yeah, we'll spar.
I didn't say
Bare knuckle, no headgear, no mouth guard.
bare knuckle. Listen, I got reach.
Oh wait, my golden gloves ring. Don't forget that. I'm a national golden glove champion twice.
Okay, let me ask you
and
this.
two-time
Let me ask you
and
this.
Olympic child champion.
Can you let
But
me talk?
what did you do?
Why you
Backyard
over-talking?
fighting?
Why you over talking? Don't listen.
All right, so here's the thing, right? In a controlled environment, if she's a trained boxer and golden glove, right, and all he can do is throw punches, she probably gonna win that match, bro. I ain't saying she gonna knock him out, but you know, once you actually know how to box, the mechanics of boxing, people who don't understand that, it's easy to whoop their ass. Especially everything she just said, true, all of the muscles. You'll be hard pressed to find a guy who's that muscular, who's also fast and agile. It's just not normal, bro. You have some freak of natures now. They exist, but I highly doubt he's one of them. But in an uncontrolled environment, let's say in the streets, where he can do any and everything to her if he wanted to, she don't stand a chance, man. It's really that simple. She don't stand a chance because when you throwing out jabs and stuff, and she knows how to, it's gonna be hard for you to tag her if it's in a controlled environment. Otherwise, he'll fuck her up.
Time to take the sections out the clubs, man. A lot of folks probably ain't gonna like this, but the club ain't fun no more. A nigga can get a section and have a bar. There's gonna be a bunch of leeching ass trying to get in the nigga section and beg for free alcohol, and then you got nobody on the dance floor. Everybody looking at each other trying to see who outfit the best and who got the most money. Dog, the shit just not fun no more. You know, I remember growing up and everybody was on the dance floor having a good time, having drinks, you know, kicking it amongst each other. Now everybody in their own little pocket trying to look like they more important than each other. Boring. And everybody then wasted $400-500 a piece to do this shit. Game for sale.
Let's be real. You're in the club, got a section. The women who are trying to get in your section, they can't afford the section.
You're broke! You're poor!
A lot of them go to the club with no money at all because they know some of you niggas is gonna buy them drinks for them. Real talk. They go to the club. I've shown y'all countless videos of women being interviewed on the streets and the dude asks them how much money you have in your account and they say $10.
What?
You came to Miami with $10? Yeah. Been out here for 3 days. Everything's going swell. Because they got some dudes out here that's going to finance the vacation. But like he said, yeah, those women in your section trying to leech off your alcohol, bro. Now, if you got some game, it'll work out in your favor because you can sell them a dream, clap them cheeks and all that kind of stuff there. But for the most part, man, he right.
You say in your book, there is no history of the black man settling down with one woman.
Right.
And never desiring to have another. Before slavery, during slavery, or after slavery. The black man has never been recorded to have just one woman.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Right. Well, I think there's some actual facts we can look at on that. Monogamy has failed for the white man in America.
But this is like saying it's okay.
It's not me saying it's okay. This is how they're living. I'm giving you the history of what their life is. Black men haven't been waiting on me to tell them it's all right to have more than one woman. Neither have white men. You know, this is just what they do. I'm not talking about fornication and adultery. I'm not talking about one-night stands and running around rampant with other women.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f*** is that?
That's not the kinds of when I say more than one woman relationship. I mean that before we came to America, our men had more than one wife and family. And we were satisfied with it because we had not met the monogamy idea. We had not met the American white woman who, you know, insists on certain kinds of values in her man. We had not learned envy and jealousy. All right, after coming here, those kinds of ideas were bred into us because of society. What? And the mores that the Americans made up here. And so then we started to have problems with that. But I think that since it is apparent that most of them, not all of them, it's certainly up to the man, do love more than one woman. I got tons of mail. A lot of black men write and tell me that they have had two.
Now look, that lady is way smarter than me. I'm pretty sure she's well more studied on the topic than I am. But I can't imagine a world where every black man before they came to America had multiple women. That don't even logically sound correct to me. Like I said, I haven't done no research, but I want y'all to think about this, man. You know, not all men are created equal, right? The average man ain't gonna never have more than one girl. He can't pull more than one girl. He's lucky if he got one that's loyal, submissive, faithful. He's lucky. He's a unicorn if he got that. Then you're gonna have a man that got two of them. I think the men who had multiple wives were a part of the warrior class, the elite, right? The nobility class, like those type of people probably, yes. The tribal leaders and things of that nature, but just you regular guys, which I'm in that number too, let's be real. Man, niggas wasn't having multiple wives, bro, and multiple women. You couldn't afford it. You couldn't catch enough fish. You couldn't hunt enough gazelles. You ain't have enough, let's be real, it wasn't enough to go around.
Peace. Sexy Red
is making a mockery out of black girls' hair and saying it looks like carpet and saying that it's unattractive, along with turning your daughter into whores. I hate this.
Yeah, man, you know, if you have a daughter or a son, bro, like, Sexy Red is detrimental to their psyche. They teaching the little girls that what a woman is a woman who's promiscuous. She don't follow no rules. She has an attitude. She's ghetto and ratchet. They teaching that to your girl. That's what they are saying a real woman is to your little girl. Your girl is aspiring to become Sexy Red. That is atrocious. What kind of government wants to push that? Like, in other countries, man, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even let Sexy Red be a thing. I'm serious.
I want to suck your dick all night, if that's okay with you. I want to suck it backwards.
Hey, bro, he a strong brother because look, and when I say brother, you know I'm saying that in general. But man, listen, you know how many dudes would have said, all right, interview over. I need to go book the nearest Motel 6 right now. That boy strong, man.
For anybody that's out there, for anybody that's doing this, if you acting, if you rapping, if you singing, if whatever you doing interviews, is nobody coming to save you, sir. Nobody. You got to get it done yourself, by yourself. You got to put the work in by yourself when nobody don't believe in, when nobody don't hear you, when nobody not cheering you on, when you might got to sleep outside for it. You never know. Whatever it takes, if it depends on how bad you want it, man. And God gonna ask you that a lot of times while you on a journey. He gonna ask you a lot how bad you want it. Oh, you said you wanted to be a... Oh, but you ain't know Denzel had to sleep outside for 65 nights in a row to get that part when he tried to. Oh, but you ain't know Leonardo DiCaprio had to go without food for days and days at a time when he was trying to. Yeah, man, it's gonna beat you to your knees. I promise you. Anything you trying to do and be successful in, but if you keep pushing, you gonna get it.
You know, like everything that brother just said, because anything worth having is gonna be hard to get, and it's not gonna come overnight, man. Very few people are overnight success, bro. Most people that you think are overnight successes, they have been putting in work behind the scenes for years, right? I'm talking about it take years to make certain plays and moves come through. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little backstory. Say, bro, I've been on YouTube since 2020, May 20th, and I did grow fast, but I didn't start making no money until 22. I started making money in October of 2022 from YouTube. I had subscribers. I was at like 50,000 subs and shit. I wasn't making no money, $200 here and there. But I got to the point where I started making 6 figures on YouTube, right? And that's because I invested in myself. I'm gonna plug somebody else. I don't give a damn. I took a course called Channel Jumpstart. That shit costed me $6,000. I learned valuable information in there that I applied, and then next thing you know, I got to 100K subs. I started getting millions of views. I started making 6 figures a year or whatever, right? But I put my time in. It wasn't overnight. Also, guys, I do have a mastermind. If you want to come and get the sauce and get the game, I got $6,000 at least worth of material inside of my mind that I'm putting in that group, and it's gonna cost $50 a month. You ain't gotta be locked in. You can get what you need out of the course and cancel it or whatever. Cool, that's fine. I don't give a damn. But I'm gonna leave it in the description.
What's your ideal first date?
My ideal first date. So I picture myself driving, and then you like, we don't even need to go to dinner, and then I just start getting some head.
Said, bro, I'm not trying to be crazy. I'm gonna go out on a limb when I say this, dude. I feel like he just spoke for 99% of all men. Real talk. On the first date, that would be the ideal date. Yes, sir. Now, this is one of my biggest pet peeves, man. When these women make videos like that, but he's 5, but you're not the best looking woman in the world. I'm not talking about her specifically, but you're not the most in shape woman in the world, but you're not the most feminine woman in the world. You're not the most pleasant woman in the world. If men came at y'all like that, bro, like, come on, bro, y'all feel some type of way. Like, bro, she's educated, she has a job, she ain't got no kids, but she's 100 pounds overweight. Y'all feel some type of way if the dude did that.
This is me before I go and stay at my boyfriend's house to show y'all how boyfriend air is. Y'all see right now I'm looking all healthy. I'm looking like I eat good. I'm looking like I sleep good. I'm looking like I love myself and take care of myself. Hey y'all, this is me after spending a full day with my boyfriend. My nail is broken. My lashes, some of them is gone. My wig a little naughty. Boyfriend error.
Damn, did you and a nigga have a 12-round bout? What the hell was going on, man? This boy was knocking the Mario coins out of you. Knocking the Sonic rings out that thing. Touching the back of the oven. Oh, your eyelash gone and your fingernail. How you broke your nail? That's what I really want to know. Did you hit him? Come on, man. That's crazy. But good for you, though. If y'all had a good time, shit. Hey, look, I ain't mad at this at all. It go against everything I be telling y'all. But at the end of the day, if you already in the situation, make the best of it. Real talk. There's no reason why you should be beefing with the other kids' parents. There's no reason why you should be mad at these other men who ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on, other than the fact they had kids before you had kids with this woman, right? If they're gonna be involved and they're gonna be active parents, shit, why not become friends? God damn it, the bigger the village, the better it is, I guess. Because if you with a woman, right, and you decided to date her and she has actual active fathers for the rest of her kids, that's easier for you. That means you ain't got to do all the heavy lifting if you decided to go that route. Nah, you know me, I ain't gonna go that route. But yeah,
these dudes don't even know who they woman really is, huh?
I used to bounce the Bachelorette parties. It taught me that I didn't know what a looked like. I thought I could spot one. I did this shit for 5 years. It could be a party with 7 Indian women, 20 black chicks, 5 white scientists. Girl that was getting married, they was all police officers. She had her legs on the couch. My stripper partner was hitting her. And then one of her sisters was holding her leg and her cousin was on her other leg while I was doing it. It was like, I don't know, 15 people watching this shit, because that's how it really goes down.
How many times did you host a Bachelorette party where some shit didn't go down?
It was no times, bro.
You said, I didn't know what a hoe looked like. You said you had all different types, scientists, police officers, white women, sophisticated businesswomen, right? Yep. It was all about to get married and still doing all that freaky stuff, having sex and all that right before they get married. 5 years hosting Bachelorette parties. Every weekend, not one time did the women get married, not go down and do something.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I worked in one of the wildest parts of town, New Orleans, French Quarter. Oh Lord, when them women come from other places and they men not around, they can get a little ratchet now. Ooh, they can get a little ratchet, man. It's been plenty of times where I've been offered the yams on the job. Real talk. I'm talking about they come ready, and then we throw alcohol in the mix. And you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, even though we in New Orleans, is the same shit. I don't know how y'all be letting y'all girl come out here, boy. Hey, don't let your girl come out here and see that boy Will looking all sexy. Cause you know I'm a sex symbol and shit like that. She gonna want some of this. She want me to touch the back of the oven. I'm not gonna touch the oven. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times I could have.
If you're not used to having a good man in your life, or if you might have seen that growing up, you can do all the healing work that you want to do. But when a good man comes, can you handle that? Because he's going to be a trigger, and you're gonna have to know how to decipher intuition and fear. They feel the same. The version of you that you are right now is why you have what you have. You got to make a complete identity switch to get something different. When people aren't ready to do that, they will always go back to the low-hanging fruit that they're accustomed to.
Yeah, man, toxic men and toxic women are like oil and vinegar, bro. They just not gonna mix, dog. And it's gonna be the woman's fault for the most part. And that man gonna fight tooth and nail to keep you from self-sabotaging the relationship, but you can't help it. You really just can't help it. You gonna look for any and everything wrong in a relationship, and the more you look for things that's wrong, you start to nitpick and all that kind of stuff, you gonna ruin it. And it happens all the time, all day, every day. You know, they got some strong men out there who patient and stuff like that, but it's only so much even them can take.